Hi everyone, I'm Lacey. I run Trivalent Tarot here at Enchanted Loft, 250 Main Street, Oxford, Mass.
I'm Ethan. I almost choked. I'm Ethan. I'm also known as the Cosmic Bard, and here at Enchanted Gift Lofts, I do astrology readings and tarot readings.
And I do tarot and oracle readings.
So today we're going to be talking about the Venus retrograde in Capricorn coming up this Sunday, December 19th, and what that means. We're going to be doing some tarot pulls, getting some insight onto the collective. Lacey will be doing some channeling. And together we hope to provide some insight into what this retrograde means for everybody. Okay?
Right. So I'm going to be focusing on what the collective in general needs right now for this retrograde. And with that, the intention is going to be going in with what in our lives needs adjusting, specifically when it comes to romantic, platonic, or business connections, because we're dealing with Venus, which is the planet of love, right? So we're going to be highlighting the discernments in love right now, and that's what I'm going to be channeling. Channeling is the process of using my intuition to guide me to the collective and what they're feeling right now, and what specific messages, symbols, numbers, feelings that may be relevant or resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, let it fly. Okay? There is no timeline. Divine timing is always timeless. Okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'm going to start that process of channeling now while Ethan breaks down what Venus in retrograde means, especially in Capricorn.
So Venus will be moving backwards, basically, or at least to our naked eye, it will appear as though Venus is moving backwards instead of progressing through the sky naturally. This is what is a retrograde. We experience the Mercury retrograde 3 times a year, where communication and mental stimulation clarity breaks down. So Venus in retrograde is going to be up until late January, where we are getting a reevaluation of our own personal preferences, values, where we put our love and how we receive love. Everything is coming up for a reevaluation. Are we on the right course with how we love and who we share our love with, or do we need some readjustment and realignment with what is intended for us? So Venus retrograde in Capricorn is the sign of ambition, stability, always progressing and moving forward to achieve their goals. So we might feel a little like we're taking a step backwards. This is a time for us to, instead of charging ahead with our goals, to take a step back and make sure that we're charging after the right goals, that we're actually pursuing what we really want and what's intended for us. Perhaps what we've been focusing on recently isn't what's best for us. So we're going to ask Spirit and Source for some insight on how to take this step back and take a broader look about our partnerships and how we can better utilize our love and our ambition to get what we want with the people who we want to achieve goals with. Lacey's collecting messages right now from Source. We're gonna shuffle, pull some cards. Right now, just sit back and take a moment to think about your relationships and if they're moving with you. Think about the people in your life that are there to support you, and perhaps the people that we surround ourselves with. This idea of our friends, of our family, of our partners. we're going to get a push to welcome new people into our lives, to perhaps set some more boundaries with people that don't have our best interests at heart, that are holding us back. So really think about those people around you, and if you really feel that support from them, if you're really giving the support that they need for what they want to do, and we'll, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I channeled a couple things for the collective. Spirit wants you guys to know that the confirmation of you making the right decision here, you're going to feel lighter. That's going to be your confirmation, is you're going to feel this lightness after you make whatever decision you're going to make during this time, right? So they want to point that out to you just because they want you to acknowledge that feeling.
The feeling of a freeing, of a heavy burden being released.
Right.
Lightness, all about lightness.
They want you to really hold on to that feeling and just cherish it and carry it with you, because that's you trusting your intuition to make the right decisions for your highest self, okay? Your best self, your biggest potential, you know? The universe is testing y'all right now. So
testing your commitments.
Yeah, definitely the commitments, testing. They're testing specifically if you are speaking and keeping your boundaries that you've made. You know, for you, and it's not even to protect your heart, it's just to be guided in the right direction of who you attract, and letting your vibration get higher, okay, to attract the people that you want to attract. So to do that, you need to keep your boundaries, but speak them as well, okay?
And stick to them.
Yeah, so you're gonna be put through a couple of tests within. It could already be happening, honestly. I got fluorite, so I have some right here. I had a bigger piece somewhere, but I can't find it. So fluorite looks like this.
Oh, I love fluorite. What does it do? Some green and purple.
All round, it really is good to heighten your connections within you, your spirit guides, the people around you. It clears and removes negative and negativity emotions, I should say. But it also helps you connect with your higher self and your intuition. Okay?
So if you can find some fluorite, pick some up, carry some around with you?
Yeah. They're calling for y'all to get some fluorite. If you resonate with what I'm saying already, get some fluorite, okay? Twinflames specifically got a couple of crystals. Twinflames are huge right now because of the retrograde going on or about to go on. Reconciliations could happen, maybe possible, but I don't get into twin flame readings.
A twin flame is someone who is like exactly like you, but in a different body. It's like your genetic blueprint, or your soul's blueprint mirrored back to you from another person. And
right.
So if you found someone that you share a lot of similarities with, and that, you know, your life feels like to be moving in the same direction, this could be your twin flame, someone who's like you, connected to you spiritually, but you know, showing you what you need to work on in yourself.
That's not going to resonate with everyone. Not everyone is a twin flame. Okay? That's not everybody's journey. If you resonate with this, you know you're a twin flame. Then please go ahead and grab some garnet, carnelian, and turquoise, especially if you're looking to reconciliate with them, reconcile, hash things out, or get back together. This will attract that for you if that's what you're looking for. Please make sure you're using the right intentions. it will backfire. Your twin flame and all that kind of stuff, they are a tie to you, okay? But that doesn't mean you have to be together in every lifetime. So please take it how it resonates.
Boundaries again.
Yeah. And everyone has boundaries. They don't consent to being read. Don't read for them. I don't care if they're your twin flame. Just saying.
You talking about like readings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, don't get a twin flame reading if they don't consent to it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that to yourself, okay?
You know.
You'll know, okay? Take it how it resonates, leave the rest. I got the Four of Swords here. So the Four of Swords talks about kind of still guarding your heart, feeling like you have to because you were put in a situation that made you feel as if you did, right? And
before you move on from that,
are you trying to find Four of Swords?
Yeah. So the Four of Swords is about a period of rest, where you might have just gone through this battle. It's time to take a step back and let yourself rest, and before you go on to your next battle, pick your battles.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the Four of Swords right now in my deck. Hopefully the card surrounding it might give some insight. That's just something I wanted to try. I usually can never find the card I'm looking for.
I think
there
it is.
So I got the Four of Swords surrounded with the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. Damn.
Ah, okay. So that's perfect.
So the Four of Swords in conjunction with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. So perhaps you want to travel, you want to plan a vacation, you want to leave behind the past and whatever bridges you've burnt. But this is a time of rest and relaxation. But you might need some needed vacation time away from the hectic turmoil of family or home or whatever's going on right now. Try to give yourself some forgiveness and space. Separate yourself from whatever is burning. And just rest, relax, recuperate, and think about if you want to go back or move ahead. And the Page of Swords, someone who's very... you want to talk about the Page of Swords real quick?
Curious,
yeah.
They're very curious. So this could even signify a temptation being tested and thrown into you from this. Because remember, they're testing you right now. So if you're curious about a certain somebody, certain something, and you wanted to try it out, now is not the time.
There could be some deception. There could be some manipulation.
Right. Someone's
all talk and not really listening. They're just talking. But it's also about curiosity, restlessness, and so speaking of curiosity, this reminded me of the full moon in Gemini the day before. The day before the retrograde starts on Saturday, December 18th, there will be a full moon in Gemini, and so maybe our curiosity can point us in a new direction, so we can get some mental clarity. This is also a card about mental clarity.
But use your intuition there.
Yep.
Use your intuition specifically, not your intellect.
Use your intellect combined with the wisdom that you've received from the new moon in Sagittarius. Wisdom and intellect.
Yes.
And intuition. Use it all.
Let's see. So your throat and heart chakra were highlighted, but they were highlighted because they're going to activate together. That's what's to come.
Speak from the heart.
So your heart is going to be pouring out, and you're going to want to actually talk about it, okay? So maybe that's why during this retrograde, so retrograde is when Venus is moving backwards, right? So it's like take a step back and reflect first.
Mm-hmm. Speak from the heart.
Speak from, like, really sit there and feel what your heart's trying to tell you, and speak your truth. Speak it all, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to be activated to do this. So trust that gut feeling and intuition you're going to get when it's time to do this too, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Timing is everything.
Yep.
Especially with this. Picking your battles, choosing the right words to say, but just as long as you're speaking from your heart and you're saying what you want and what you need.
Right.
And also listen and be respectful of, because everyone's going to be trying to express, what they really care about and want, and,
Yeah, lots of confessions are going to be coming out.
Confessions. Yeah. So listen with an open heart and speak with an open heart, please.
Yeah. Open your mind before your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, anything else?
Just 2 more things really quickly. A camel as a power animal.
Camel?
A camel.
I've never seen a camel as a power animal.
Me neither, but it was very specific because they drove me through a desert and then someone was riding the camel with like a sword, but it didn't feel like the Knight of Swords card or the Chariot.
Yeah.
So they specifically were pointing out the camel. So camels have everything they need to survive just within them, even though they're put in these situations of this environment that they thrive in, right? You would think
a desert is not a place I would thrive in. But
right.
These camels don't need a rider. They don't need someone controlling them. They don't need anyone but themselves. They come prepared for the harshest environments.
Right. So, and that's kind of what Capricorn energy is about, honestly. So
the
I'm not
climb,
surprised,
yeah.
But I'm surprised because I've never gotten it as a power animal
I've never
before.
even thought to look up camel as a power animal. But yeah, I mean, sticking it out, like keep moving ahead through the worst times. Just keep prodding on.
Because you have all that you could need right there,
Yep.
It's just...
Leave the rider behind.
That survival instinct is within you. Always. Okay? So... But this is more about... We're not just surviving right now. We want to thrive. That's the whole reason we're laying the foundation of thriving.
Yes, the foundations. That's another important Capricorn theme, is laying foundations for the future.
Yes.
Because of a man who builds his house on sand will not have as strong as a house as someone who builds their house with a strong foundation.
Do you want a castle that can blow over and it's just fantasy? Or do you want the real thing by working from the ground up?
So thinking in terms of relationships, especially, it's your most successful relationships will thrive when they have a strong foundation to thrive on.
And that's what this Venus retrograde is going to push through. So we can have the stable foundations we're seeking to build what we want to build.
Right.
Okay?
Are the relationships you're in right now, are they strong? Are they going to weather the storm? Can you survive in the desert with this person?
Are they striving with you?
Yeah.
Do you have that...
Are you being led along, or are
reciprocal value there?
Right.
Do you have that? Or do you need to step back and look and see? Do you feel as if everyone in your life, not only, you love them, but they benefit you just as much as you benefit them, right? They add value to your life. They add value to your life.
You don't want to be a camel with a rider who doesn't know what the hell he's doing and just walking in circles through the desert.
Right.
You want someone who's going to lead you to water. Or, you want to bring them to water. It's all about nurturing and caring for each other and together, moving forward together through the harshest times.
Right. So this is going to be the test of whether that person these people are or not. You need to trust your intuition here because the universe is sending you tests, because they want you to step back and think about it. Really think about it, okay?
Is this what's best for me?
Yes. And if the answer is yes, you're going to feel that lightness. Remember what we talked about? Yes. That's your confirmation, okay? There's only a select few of you that have been seeing 333. This is the last channeled. If you've been seeing 333, okay, your spirit team wants you to know that that's you feeling overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed, okay? And they're pointing out to you what makes you overwhelmed when you're seeing this number. They want you to take 3 deep breaths, so that's why they're doing it with 333. So 3 deep breaths, hold it in for 3 seconds, let it out 3 more times, okay?
If you see repeating numbers, 333 is one of them. So in for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, out for 3 seconds is a good way to relieve some of that burden, to feel more light. Yep. What's overwhelming you? Is it the people that you surround yourself with?
Is it the environment you're putting yourself in? Is it
it's time to think about all this stuff.
Is it the inner conflicts you're having within your head and you don't even notice your subconscious just going? And sometimes we can get negative, intrusive thoughts, right? And your spirit team really just wants you to breathe through that. Breathe through it.
So one of the cards that I just dropped, a jump out card, is the 6 of Wands. And this card is about standing up for yourself, standing up for your values. People are going to want to tell you what they want and what their values are. And if it's not in alignment with yours, you have to stand up for yourself and say, no, that's not what I want for myself.
And that's what a boundary is,
And that's what a boundary is. And people will try to control you. And you have to really say, no, like, I don't want to be controlled. I like, this is what I want in this relationship, blah, blah, blah. So right now we're doing some tarot reading.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to transition, into pulling some cards to get some clarification on the channeled messages and anything that the collective needs to hear right now for this Venus retrograde in Capricorn on December 19th, which is a Sunday. And I'm just going to shuffle real quick one more time. And then
we have, so before a planet goes fully retrograde, we do experience what's called a retrograde shadow, which can last a few weeks before the actual retrograde happens to a few weeks after. So we've been in this Venus retrograde shadow since November 17th. So around mid-November, you might have started to really question these themes that we've been talking about. And that's, the shadow is going to last up until early March into Pisces season. So after Venus goes direct again, we'll still be feeling a little bit of its effects as we're still in the shadow. I pulled that card for a Venus retrograde reading this morning.
That's crazy. All right. Spirit guide, spirit team. Please allow me to be the divine channeler for the collective on Venus retrograde in Capricorn, December 19th, 2021. Anything that they need to hear right now. Okay, need to hear right now is those two. Let's see. Can I have clarity on anything they need to hear right now, please? Let me get some clarity. Thank you.
I pulled that card. Sorry, I'll shut up.
You don't have to shut up. This one won't even let me. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oop, this card wanted to come out. The Hermit wanted to jump out.
Okay.
Time of self-reflection and isolation. When we're alone, when we don't have anyone influencing us, we can really, really, really get an idea of what's best for us, what's true to us, what we want for ourselves. In a time of isolation and self-reflection, away from the chaos, just really spend some alone time with yourself and think about what it is we're talking about and where you want to move next.
I just had what to ask for. What should the collective look out for? Oh my god, they won't even let me. What should the collective look out for? Thank you. I was like, what is? Any specific themes? I'm feeling 2 cards. Yep. Okay. Temperance on the bottom of the deck.
Got Temperance today too.
Okay.
So even though Lacey and I do our readings very differently, I'm more of a conversationalist and I'll just pull cards as they come up. But so far, I had a client this morning and I've got these cards for that client. And we were talking about Venus in retrograde. So it looks like Lacey and I are on the same page as far as tarot.
This one? Yeah, this was down here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into this. So the overall theme here is the Death card. Okay, so this is heavy Scorpio energy. Death card represents bringing a close to a cycle or bringing an end to what doesn't serve you. So that is perfect here. This is your overall theme. So don't be afraid to trust that gut feeling that you're getting of what needs to change, what needs to end. And you can end things with change, okay? Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to come completely to an end, but use your discernment here. And that's the whole point of this, right?
Yep, death and rebirth. You have to make room for what the universe is trying to give you. You have to make room for the new by letting go of the old. And that is the theme.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So, this is what y'all need to hear right now. right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have the World card in reverse and Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups in reverse. So, with them being in reverse, that means you're going to be coming into this energy. To me. Everyone reads reversals differently, so don't quote that. But I'm just explaining my process here. So, the World card is you're going to be coming into almost as if you have the whole world in your hand and you have the power for it too, right?
The world is yours. You can claim anything in it. The world is offering you anything it has to offer in the world. You just have to want it.
You don't feel that way right now, though.
Yeah.
You don't feel that way right now, but you're going to. But you have to do what doesn't serve you bring to an end first
you have to
be able to get that power.
You have to realize you deserve what you want.
Right.
But you have to let go of that nagging, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy. You are worthy. You deserve this. And the Princess of Cups...
That's
worthy.
That's what that means.
you can just reach out and take it. You deserve this. You're worthy.
Yep. So you're going to be coming into this very secure feeling of your own worth and what you deserve, okay? That's your overall what you need to hear right now. So that might be tough for you to hear, even though they sound very positive. It might be tough for you to hear because it requires you to let things go first.
Yes.
You have to let something go to bring change.
This is the
change you're going to get. You know? So
fulfillment and worthiness.
Fulfillment
the world's all
and
about
worth.
Fulfillment.
You're gonna feel your worth for sure. Okay, so this was clarity of your themes, and we have Queen of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So again, this is clarifying. You're gonna walk away from people that don't even give you that passion either.
You need this courage to walk away.
Yeah.
You need to have courage. You need to have determination. You need to feel your own power and fire within you to
make this change. Wheel of Fortune's in reverse because you're not making this change, but it can turn in your favor when you do.
Yes, you have to have the courage to spin the wheel.
Yes, so have that courage to make these changes that are absolutely necessary for you, especially when it comes to you getting what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And it's going to be a very passionate energy that you're going to be coming into afterwards, especially within you. Because Queen of Wands,
she's sexy, she's beautiful, she's fiery.
You're going to feel confident. Like, it's that's why I say passionate, because you're going to be passionate about yourself and what you can provide and what you love about you. Okay? Yeah. So this is a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise.
If there ever was one, this is it.
This is
going to set you free.
Yep. Okay. So, interesting. We have Prince. Yeah, okay. So there is a twin flame situation here. But I'll get into that. What did I do for this one? What was the intention?
I don't remember.
I don't either. That's not good. So we have, let's see, 8 of Wands, Princess of Cups, and Prince of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, Princess of Cups.
This is going to be a very fast process. At least this change that's coming, if you allow it to, will be over quickly.
It's coming in quickly, and it will be over quickly.
Yep.
Okay? Have patience here, too, because this doesn't mean it's going to happen exactly at this retrograde. Okay? There's divine timing does not have a timeline. So this is going to be exactly when you need it to be, but you have to do the work first. So if you're not doing this work and then this happens, you're going to be using the entire retrograde to have this turn in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can get ahead of it now, retrograde next week.
Yes, get ahead of the game.
Can have a totally, so all these reversals will be upright.
Yeah. So
you'll have so much power, especially when it comes to manifesting exactly what you want, okay? Yep. So have patience here, because it is going to move quickly. It will move quickly as long as you allow it. Right? And, 10 of swords on the bottom. Wow. 10-10 after that. 10 of wands.
Yeah, 10-10.
10-10.
Success.
Cycle's closing. Completion of cycle, too. Okay. So, 8 of wands, quickly. Change. So, this is going to change it could be abundance of your physical 3D. You might also, I'm also getting like you might be afraid of having some type of financial difficulties right now as well. Intuitively out of this card, even though it's not in reverse, but it feels as if you're kind of looking as if, am I stable enough to even be asking what I want? And you may be struggling financially, but I don't know why intuitively that's what I'm getting. You may be struggling financially.
You may, well, this is Capricorn. Capricorn's all about their own finances and, building an empire. So, you might feel like
the money isn't really there right now, but the emotional fulfillment is. So you may be having this power struggle between...
Or that's what's coming.
Yeah, so you could be having this power struggle of, are you in the right place that benefits you in stability versus...
Emotional. What kind of fulfillment?
It's like security, like stability over security, You don't want to be complacent in what you feel secure in, right? And if this complacency that you're feeling right now is that lack of money versus doing what you love.
Yep. The goal should not be money. The goal should never be money. The goal should be what you want. Money is a tool, but it should not be the focus. So if you're focused on having a partner or a situation where you know that money is going to be flowing, great, but at what cost?
Right.
At what cost?
Balance these out.
Yeah. You don't want to... At what cost are you sacrificing your emotional security for your financial security?
Gender roles, so masculine, feminine energy, there's no gender, okay? To me, it seems like you're too much in your masculine energy right now when you're looking at things from your career perspective, because again, you're looking at your career connections as well. It's not just romantic or platonic love.
Masculine energy is very doing, very action-oriented, and less receptive, more action.
And it's more intellect versus intuition as well. And it's just, so in that way, it's just like you guys are in this masculine energy right now where...
You're trying to force something that should not be forced right now.
Yeah, you're not... You have to feel them through. But you can't feel them through when you're in this masculine energy right now.
Take a step back.
Because it's leading you in the wrong direction. That's what I'm getting, okay?
Yes, use your wisdom and intellect. Use your feminine, receptive...
Open up.
Yeah, intellect and intuition to make actions.
Yes.
To charge ahead. But you have to do so with your heart as well as your head. You have to use all of you in conjunction. So if you're closing off your emotions, if you're building walls and you're just trying to act in the way that you think you should, you're gonna screw it up. You need to act based on your emotional needs.
Yes. Okay. So this I'm gonna dive into because I did channel Twinflames and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to jump back into that because we got Princess of Cups and Prince of Cups here. And Princess of Cups was in reverse. So this is a divine masculine might be coming forward to its divine feminine. Okay? This is a divine relationship. This is not going to resonate for everyone. Okay? But there is a chance of reconciliation here. Because they're coming back with emotional fulfillment for you, whether that's clarity, confirmation of other things, or closure.
It seems like the princess is more doing the waiting for the man to act, but hoping that...
There's hope here.
Yeah.
There's hope here. You know, and it's kind of like y'all, the feminine already knows. They're starting to feel this. They're already starting to feel this, which is kind of why it's not upright to me. Because see how she's looking into the cup if it's upright. You're not. Because this is not, this is more to come back to just close this cycle out. I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but it feels more as if you're going to be closing this cycle out so you can move forward in exactly what you want. And if that's all, you know, be thankful to get that. You know, be honest, be open, have your heart and your throat chakra connected to this if that happens. Because you want to make sure you get everything out in this situation.
Yep. If you're dealing with that, don't hold back.
Yeah. If you're dealing with that and that's what don't hold back. Don't hold back your boundaries either. Okay?
Yeah.
Remember where you were,
don't
where
give in.
You are. You know, just remember. And really face the reality there. Don't go back into the past and dipping your toes. And I think that's why we're in reverse, because we're not doing that. You know, our 2 feet are firmly on the ground. Whereas the Princess of Cups, it has 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot out.
The Prince of Cups?
Prince of Cups, yeah. So, that way, it's just like they're looking for the commitment here, but you aren't.
Who?
Feminines aren't. Feminines are not looking for commitment right now. They're looking for emotional fulfillment. Whereas the masculines think that's what they can provide the feminine. Use your discernment here. If that's what you want, you can have it. Okay? If that's not what you want, use your boundaries. Just be grateful for this no matter what. Okay? Because this is going to be your end all. If you want out, it's just your end all. Thank you. I was just going to... Let's clarify these. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Justice.
So for this twin flame reading, at this part of this video, Queen of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse as well, and Justice upright. I'm going to just put them all upright so you can see. So this is our clarification of this twin flame situation. So, Queen of Swords.
A lot of bitterness.
You know, that's what they think they can give us this emotional fulfillment, which is why they're coming forward, okay? And that's great. Like, that's a really great thing that they feel this way for you. Like, awesome. But you don't have to feel that way. You don't have to feel that way. Temperance again. Wow.
That's the 3rd time it fell out.
So, yeah, this doesn't mean it's going to happen. This is not for all of you. This is definitely a very select few. So, please be careful with that. Don't make something fit your mold when it's not. Yep. Please.
And if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, don't be cold-hearted.
Yeah.
Don't be bitter. Understand that it wasn't meant to happen for you right now or yet, all right?
It's just divine timing is a reason because it's ready when you need it the most.
This is a complex situation.
Yeah. So, Queen of Swords to me represents that, you know, here it's just like she has her sword right there, right? And then she has her arm crossing over it, almost as if it's just like she's not sacrificing anything of herself for anyone anymore.
Mm-hmm. No more self-sacrificing. No more people-pleasing.
This is all you. You're doing everything you want in decision of what you want.
Mm-hmm. Okay?
And this is in reverse. Was it in reverse? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So this was in reverse. So you're not, you know, this situation is going to allow you to do this. Allow you to see it from their side and yours, but still be able to speak your truth without sacrificing anything else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay? Ace of Cups was in reverse. So Ace of Cups, that is the overflow of love.
Yep.
The overflow of it because you have so many choices and options here.
Well, if it's in reverse,
yeah,
you might be feeling empty of love. Like you poured out too much and now you're not getting any back. But that's okay, because if you pour out your love into the universe will fill your cup up, but it might not be in the way that you expected.
And this isn't the way that you expect it, where it's reconciliation, but it's reconciliation in the serve of justice. It's because you are going to be getting what you deserve out of this situation. It's not the other way around.
Stand your ground, and you will get what you deserve.
Okay? So just know that this situation will bring you justice. You.
Yeah. Don't settle for an empty cup.
No.
You want
Weigh your options here.
Full cups.
Weigh your options.
Full cups of love.
All right, now.
Anything else?
I'm just going to draw on one oracle.
Okay.
Just so we can have the overall. Is this Taurus? I mean, Venus?
Yep, that's Venus.
Wow. Venus in Virgo might be relevant.
What is that?
What?
Oh, the Nine of Pentacles.
Nine of Pentacles on the bottom.
Nine of Pentacles is sitting on your achievements and being grateful.
So, like I said, make sure you express your gratitude for the situation, even if you don't want it.
Your situation is improving. It's improving, okay? As long as you want it to, it can improve, but there's no such thing as perfection. We're all in a constant state of improving.
Right.
Right?
So, you are the one that's going to be gaining out of this. It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom of the deck. So
what does that mean if it's on the bottom of the deck?
Bottom means it's either this is currently what's happening, or it just kind of gives more insight of the cards that are.
Okay.
I don't know. It's hard to explain because it all feels different. Like, you have to use your intuition with the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have, like, a specific...
Okay, I don't know.
Like, what it means.
Yeah. Okay.
It just kind of gives you more clarification of what's going on in the spread.
Okay.
Okay?
I do bottom of the deck stuff. I was just wondering if you could explain it.
Okay. It's really, like, you have to trust... Okay. There's two cards here. Perfect. And they're sideways. With higher ground on the bottom. Okay. So, intuitively, you may feel...
Well, Capricorn wants that high ground.
Well,
they
you
want
do.
to climb to the top. But it's going to take some work to get there.
Yeah. Know that you will take this higher ground, too, in this situation. Like, if you... That's what I'm saying. Like, when this situation comes around, right? Take the higher ground here. Don't be petty. Let it all out on the table. Let it all out on the table. And this doesn't even have to necessarily be towards just twin flames. This can be anybody in a soulmate, romantic, platonic,
Business.
soul contact, business, all that. But, yeah, we're not on just twin flames anymore. We're, take the higher ground right now.
Yep. By setting boundaries. And by defining what you want.
Yeah.
Don't fall into that argument of...
333.
Oh, yep.
So these are sideways. We got, you are worth it, and be gentle with yourself. You are worth it, and be gentle with yourself. With them sideways, that means, to me, this is what you need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
This is your current energy that you need to keep.
Yes, keep being patient. Keep
it. This is the current energy that you need to keep. That you are worth it, and know that you are. And you need to be gentle with yourself during this time of removing everything that doesn't serve you. Mm-hmm. Okay?
We're coming into new, better relationships and more fulfilling partnerships.
Right.
Okay? But you have to be gentle and patient and know that you're worthy for better relationships. Or else they won't come.
All right, one more spirit, and then we're done. I think I kept getting, they're like one. I was like, okay.
Oh, I'll pull one.
Want to pull one?
I'll pull one of mine.
Oh.
Can I get one more card?
One more card. Okay, that won't even shuffle, so that one it is. It's stuck. Be true to your heart. In reverse.
Yep. Because this retrograde is letting us know if we're not being true to our heart.
Right. And right now, it seems like, we just told you the shadow work, the work that you need to do so you can be true to yourself and to your own heart and to everything that makes you feel loved.
And loved.
Feel loved. Look at the world is your oyster once again.
Yeah. We know you want to feel loved.
We know you want to feel this. Like, you can kind of... It's weird, because it's almost as if you know it's there and in your grasp, but you are not...
taking it.
Gripping it. Like, you don't have a grip on it right now. Like, get a grip, please. They're going to give you a grip.
On what? Get a grip on what?
Get a grip on just your own... What do you love?
Yeah.
What do you love about yourself? Start there. Please start there.
Always start with yourself.
Do some self-love affirmations. Just do those and really just listen to your heart and what it's telling you, trying to tell you. What's in there? What's in there? It will be revealed to you.
Don't block your emotions. Let them flow through you. It
will be revealed to you. Yeah. Because, it's almost like, see how there's peacock feathers? Peacock feathers? Peacock, you don't know how beautiful these creatures are.
Until they express themselves.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. And you're going to have this beautiful life. Just do the work.
My last card. Ready? What do we got? The Two of Wands. So, the Two of Wands could mean leaving home. But perhaps...
maybe in a new environment.
Yep.
New setting.
A new, better home is coming if you put in the work.
Yeah, this could be... There's so many different ways of, how you love. If you love, if that's the changes you are seeking right now is within your home. And that's what you would love.
And on the bottom, Four of Cups. We got that before.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're over it.
You're over this.
You're over it.
Time to let it go.
And you're ready. You really are. And it's almost like you'll get this push. Like every test the universe is giving to you right now, you're acing it. You're stacking them up over here. You got 3 under your belt. And you're just kind of like, I'm good.
Yep. Self-love.
Okay?
All right. Are we done?
That sounds like a good stopping point.
All right. Thanks for watching. Ethan, Lacey, this is Enchanted Gift Loft at 250 Main Street in Oxford, Massachusetts. There's 70 vendors here. There's 3 floors of craft goods and witchy stuff, and boy, howdy, this place rocks.
Yeah.
So if this resonated with you, feel free to stop in, book a reading with us, call the store, look us up on Facebook, Google. That's it for me.
Yeah. If these messages resonate with you, please reach out and book a reading. You can call 508-579-9214.
She knows it. All right.
Yeah.
Take care, y'all.
Take care.